Yes.
Football Powerhour.
Big up, big up to you for joining in. Shout out to people that are already here. Niall, Compost, John, I see you. John says lateness is a disgrace. I am not late. What are you talking about? I'm always on time. I'm always on time. Lateness is greatness. No, I mean, the good thing is we haven't kicked off yet. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Football Power Hour. Today, we are watching two games at the same time. Manchester United is playing Athletico Bilbao. And also, there's that cup that nobody cares about, the Community Shield. You don't care about it unless you win it. That's how it is. For me, I look at this Community Shield as like, when you're out with your mates or whatever, and then, you see a 5 or a 4, a 5, 4, 4, 5, 6, you see this person, she or he or whatever, they are 4, 5, 6, and you go get that number. You go try to get that number. And then great. If you get that number, great. If you don't get that number, even your friend will be like, when you tell them later, you're like, oh yeah, you remember that lady I was talking to? I got a number. Then she'll be like, your friend will be like, word, and then move on to the next thing. It's not that kind of conversation where it's like, no way, you got the number. How did you pull it off? It's nothing like that. It's literally a cup that I'm no way comparing people to cups, by the way. But I'm just comparing the scenario and being like, this is a rather whelming, kind of achievement. Nobody really counts it at the end of the season saying, oh yeah, by the way, we also won the Community Shield. You know what I mean? Man City won a treble last season. And, oh, my goodness, they got walked over by Liverpool. Well, let's look at the lineup real quick. Ramsdale and Saliba and Gabriel as the center backs, Timber and White, fullbacks, Rice and Partey and Odegaard is the midfield trio. And we got Kai Havertz there. And Martinelli on the left and Saka on the right for Arsenal. On the right, I have the screen right here. For Manchester United, we got Heaton, Maguire, and Lindelof. We got Wan-Bissaka as the right back. Fernandes as the left back. We got Eriksen, Gore, and Donny van der what in the middle. Forsen, again, this Forsen kid keeps on getting game time. Ten Hag, how is this Forsen number 62 kid always getting game time and Pellistri cannot? But anyway, talking about Pellistri, he's on the left this time and Forsen is on the right. And then the false 9 experiment continues again with 10 Heisenberg. He keeps Jadon Sancho in the front position as a false 9. Ten Hag, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to work. I hope so. By the way, the Man City lineup is as follows. Obviously, Pep went strong. He got Ortega. He's got in the goals. He got Diaz and Stones as the center backs. Walker and Akanji. Yes, Paul, you heard Maguire and Lindo. I'm not even going to tune in, says Paul. Nobody cares about that. That's why I'm actually expecting some competitive football from the Community Shield. I miss football that's competitive and it has a little bit of it's not preseason kind of vibe. I mean, it is technically the last game of preseason for these two teams, Arsenal and Man City, but at the same time, there is a little bit of a competition to it. Rodri, Kovacic, and Alvarez is the midfield trio. By the way, Alvarez seems to be like, Paul says this is a pub match. Indeed. Alvarez, right? On the left of Alvarez, we got Grealish. On the right is Bernardo Silva. And obviously the striking Viking is leading the charge for Man City. We're about to kick off. Big up to you. Obviously, I think that I'm not going to be focused on the pub match either, Poe, but we will be looking to see if, there's anything of note over there. We've kicked off in the Arsenal versus City game. And let's go. Please give us some goals. We are looking to feast today. Poe is like, both. Are you watching both games? Somehow I am. I got both games right here. One on the right, one on the left. Wan-Bissaka is he's back. He's not chewing gum anymore. Yesterday we saw him. It's crazy, right? It's just a few hours ago. Wan-Bissaka. I mean, also who else? Who else did we see that was on the bench yesterday? I think there was Lindelof, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, the crazy thing is these players were, playing just not too long ago, and here we are. Back at it again. Obviously, if you're Irish, I apologize on behalf of Manchester United. You got scammed.
Oh my God!
Man United been scamming Man United fans. Like over here in America, the US tour, I got to tell you guys, the prices were astronomical. And now also there was Man United fans in America that did not know that the game versus Wrexham was going to be Man United kids, And right now you got the likes of Forsen. There's like people in Dublin that were so excited about seeing our first team, But anyway, at the end of the day, they still a few first teamers. There's Jadon Sancho in there. There's Eriksen in there, There's obviously Wan-Bissaka in there. So, it's not a really, really super weak squad. Talking about this squad, we are attacking, and it's Facundo driving with the ball. He finds Sancho. Sancho tried to square it. My goodness, Jadon. Gotta be sharper than that. That was really good, positive start by Facundo Pellistri. He's playing off the right. And it's not the left like how the formation was laid out where I was reading. Big up to Diggs. Diggs just joined in from Twitch. Diggs BTW7. Hey, what's up, G? What's up to you? Happy Sunday, Diggs. I appreciate you for joining the Twitch family. It's Football Power Hour. That's all you have to type, by the way, if you want to give us a like on Twitch as well. We be out there doing some FIFA stuff, and later on we'll be developing that platform even more, but make sure you connect with me on that as well. By the way, shout out to you. I see you. I already gave you your shout out, Compost Smurf. Compost Smurf said the Arsenal cycle begins again. So I'm guessing Compost Smurf knows, there's this thing called the Arsenal cycle, which I'll address later. But anyway, it's a very, very cyclical lifestyle for an Arsenal fan. And let's see if actually today they beat Man City, because I actually feel like they're a little bit fitter than Man City. Obviously, Man City played for 2 weeks extra than Arsenal last season, so it makes sense if Man City fitness-wise is 2 weeks behind. But at the end of the day, this is a competitive game. Sancho should have scored, says Poe. I know. Sancho, that right there is a disgrace, in the words of John Johnson. That is a disgrace. Now, here we go. Football is back, man.
Here we go.
I'm excited, man. This is I've been missing these chill alongs where we just watch football together. Make sure you like, by the way, if you haven't done so. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. But this is the chill along. Arsenal versus Man City, Community Shield, and also concurrently watching Man United versus Athletico Bilbao on the right. It's nice to see now Man City. By the way, if you're a Man United fan and your friends have been trolling you like some of my friends, I just want to tell you, it's okay. Do you remember last preseason, Fred chipped over Alisson? Oh, Man City came close right there. Man City came close to score. Fred had a really superb goal where he chipped over Alisson. Matter of fact, even Edison has been chipped, I think, by like a Southampton player. Even Scott McTominay has chipped Edison before. So, it's all good. It's not like it's the end of the world. if you get chipped on. It is a compelling question, though, to ask how many times is Onana going to get chipped? I did a poll yesterday. It was the first time I ever conducted a poll, and the results were super interesting. 40% of the people thought Onana is going to get chipped more than 3 times. 40% of the people thought Onana is going to get chipped less than 3 times. And then the remaining 20 were like, he's going to get chipped 3 times. I was like, interessante. It will be an interesting season for sure. Come on, United. Maguire building up from the back. That was really calm. Guys. We have to applaud Harry. We have to applaud Maguire right there. He did well. But you're going to have to take the whiteboard out and explain the Arsenal process, the Arsenal cycle. I will. The life cycle of an Arsenal fan. Oh, my goodness. Don't make me do that right now, bro. The mancity score a few. We'll see. The chip was a good thing that it happened in preseason, says Paul. Give the manager some time, mitigate the issue going into the season, iron out those little kinks. I like it. Mitigate all the risks that come with playing out from the back. It's perfect. Your perfect take right there, Paul. That is how we're supposed to look at it. It's the time to just fix all the mistakes. Matter of fact, I wish we have another problem playing out from the back here. Oh, Thomas Partey just got a yellow card. Assna, it's not looking good. Assna. Also, Harry Maguire needs a haircut. I don't think this is probably the longest I've seen his hair. Come on, Pellistri. Oh, Pellistri is our most positive player. I can tell you guys that for sure. Facundo, my mundo. He's doing well. I like it. He's the brightest player in Man United so far. Oh, Jadon Sancho. This is your second chance. Jadon. Ah, predictable. Trying to find Donny van de Beek on the overlap. That was kind of predictable there, Jadon. Man United has come twice. Has come close to scoring twice, and that was a really great long ball, over the top ball by Christian Eriksen. We have become over the top lob ball FC, you know. I've come to terms with that. I've come to accept that is actually our DNA, you know. Oh, that was close by Donny. We as a team, Manchester United, just historically, I mean, we've had those explosive, dynamic counterattacks from the, you know, whatever. Even when you just go to like the Rooney and Ronaldo combination days, you know. So it's kind of, I had to think about it first because I remember like Kush over here, he was saying in the last watch along, he was saying, when are we going to be the dominant team? When are we, you know, if only we had inherited Pep Guardiola as a manager, that's when we probably would have played possession-based football. But I think it's just going to be our nature. It's a far-fetched dream to think like we're going to be that team that's going to be always imposing and always getting 75% possession of the ball. I don't think that's going to happen. all the time. I don't think it's going to happen all the time. So it's one of those things where I feel, when you look at that goal that it might have been Marcus Rashford scored, we pretty much just came from our side of the field. And it was a quick quick passing. Bruno sending the ball through. And then we got a goal. And it's like it was an explosive counterattack. And that seems to be who we are. John says, people whining about the lineup and being ripped off is bizarre. It's a preseason game. You just take a chance. I see that perspective. I see that perspective. At the end of the day, it is a preseason game, John. You're right. My Irish friends, I am so sorry.
I apologize.
It's not the time to just to complain about being ripped off. It's time to enjoy and support, even if it's the young academy kids. I respect that perspective, John. Oof. Kyle Walker put in a ball that was really dangerous in there. Nobody was there to finish it, though. I can tell you that Man United over here has had more final third entries than Bilbao. And you know what? It's actually the people in Dublin, they can't complain. They can't complain too much. The football is electric right now. This Fernandez kid at left back that we have, he's such a great talent. Hope you're well, puppy, says John. I appreciate you. I hope you're well on this Sunday. It's a lovely Sunday. We're blessed with 2 games at the same time. Honestly, I don't know why we're playing right after we played yesterday. We should have put this game on a Wednesday, though. I don't care where it is or whatever. It's like, come on now. On a Wednesday, who was working this schedule? They clearly did not really think it out, but maybe it was all about the sales and getting some more tickets. Here's the thing. If the Glazers were really just trying to get the preseason bag, now is the time to get the bag, Glazers, and get out. Get the bag and go. Those tickets were so expensive, guys. You have no idea. They made millions upon millions upon millions just from preseason. I mean, I know there's preseason costs and everything, and it's like they have a whole team that was traveling and so forth. But yeah, only even my European friends were complaining about the prices. Oh, that was really close. Rodri with a shot from outside the box. Poe is like, how long is Haaland out for? It's rumored that he's probably going to be back for the Arsenal game, and I believe that's around September 3rd. So we're looking at 3 weeks, fam. Unfortunately, Atlanta must have scammed us. How did he pass his medical if he's injured? Some things, we should really question, not accept on face value. But gutted about Haaland, says John. I know, but how did we get scammed? If Amrabat is out there not getting played, and what's his name? Caicedo, he's not in the lineup for Brighton because these are players that are just on the verge of a transfer. Well, actually, when I think about it, I think Haaland got injured during preseason training. He wasn't during a competitive preseason game or something like that. So anyway, that's the unfortunate story of Rasmus Haaland. I hope we are not cursed by just having strikers that are just going to be unavailable. John says, Maguire starting, I'd be gutted, no doubt, as he's gross. But Fernandez and Pellistri would make up for it. I know. And watching it live, you've got Eriksen, you've got Donny. Donny's not a bad player to watch. And also, who else? I'll say Wan-Bissaka. I'd enjoy watching Wan-Bissaka. So Tom Heaton, not really. No offense to Tom Heaton. You know. But if you paid some big dough, you want to see Sancho score or do a madness. You want to see Facundo, you know. This Daniel Gorkid did have a good game, though, in his last... Ooh, Sancho, I just saw the nutmeg. I had missed the nutmeg. Sancho is actually cooking today. He's cooking. Bilbao is on the attack now. Jeez. Great work by Lindelof covering for Fernandez. Hey, referee, Rodri is pulling somebody. That's not right. He was pulling Havertz. I haven't seen the impact of Kai Havertz. Guys, will Kai Havertz be a flop? Oh man, our two injured boys in the preseason is Diallo and Kobe Mainoo. Mikel Arteta gets a yellow card. Yes, referee. Oh, that's for protesting. Mikel Arteta gets a yellow card. This is a very competitive FA Community Shield final. I remember Xavi's post-match comments when he after Arsenal played Barcelona. You know, Xavi was like, "Yo, these guys were playing like it's a Champions League final." We're just trying to get our fitness up, and these guys were out here playing like it's a Champions League final. I thought that was really funny. It's like, it doesn't matter, Xavi. You're supposed to get your players to be as ready as you can, you know? And if we're keeping score, it is competitive. If we've traveled a long distance, it is competitive. Like, you know, what are you talking about? Hey, yo. Medicals usually search for long-term concerns, I'd imagine, says John. Yeah, there's a video actually of Gary Neville talking extensively about what goes on in a medical, but I didn't watch the whole video. I just saw Gary Neville on a treadmill, you know, and I figured they probably there is obviously that search for long-term injuries, long-term scans and so forth, but come on now. We need to know. I'm going to educate myself and come back on this point later on and talk about what I learned about what goes on in the medical, because it's crazy. What's his name? Moroccan dude, Ziyech. Ziyech he had packed his bags, you know. Ziyech has the worst luck in the world. Matter of fact, in January, you know, Chelsea sent the wrong papers or unsigned papers, and his transfer collapsed at the very last minute. I think he slept at the airport or slept outside the transfer office for PSG. You know, anyway, the main thing is he had this really last minute transfer that was about to go on, and then it just crumbled on the last second. But then this transfer window, Ziyech fails his medical. Something about his knee or something like that. And he had told everybody he's going to Saudi Arabia. His family was excited about that contract. He's about to pick up the Saudi bag and then no Saudi bag. Oh, that's gotta be painful. So now Chelsea is stuck with Ziyech. I gotta say, all the through passes so far that Man United has hit in the last 10 minutes has been Jadon Sancho. He tried to fight Donny. Donny was a little bit offside right there. Anyway, I hope you have more luck than ZH. If you're just joining in, make sure you hit the like button. Players who are having an affair with another club. Wait, before I missed that part of the conversation. Sorry, it's from Ilion. I saw Wan-Bissaka play AC Milan live. Absolutely dominated the opposition left wing. Oh, you lucky John. That's great. Yes. Spider-Man, seeing Spider-Man play live is I just want to witness that tackle, because nobody else in the world does it. Like Kyle Walker comes close, but Kyle Walker is not really he's not a prolific tackler. Wan-Bissaka specializes in tackling. Nobody in the world has, like N'Golo Kante used to have this prime N'Golo Kante used to have this thing, and it wasn't him. It wasn't like a Wan-Bissaka like kind of tackle. Oh, Haaland. He nearly brought that ball down. But Wan-Bissaka nearly, what's his name? Damn, Haaland made me forget who I was talking about. N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante's technique is coming from the blind spot of a player, but he's like a ball thief, prime N'Golo Kante, but then he has this way of just like making sure that he waits for you to just push the ball away from you. When you're trying to get it to the next move, he times it really well. But it's also different. It's not Wan-Bissaka-esque. Wan-Bissaka is his own kind of like echelon of tackling. Look at him with the ball as I'm talking about him. He's running around in circles. Referee, penalty appeal. Facundo says he was pushed. The referee thinks that was too soft. Pelistri. Yeah, anyway, so that must be a really special thing, John, to just witness the Aaron Wan-Bissaka tackle. Havertz doesn't work in Premier League. Oh my goodness. We shall see. So far, it's been 22 minutes and Havertz hasn't done much. He looks like
That is a bloody joke.
When you think about that Kai Havertz signing, you're like, come on. Where does he fit? He's playing the false nine position right now for Arsenal. But yeah, he would work in Spain. He would work in Italy. Stephanie in the building. Sorry, I'm just noticing you right now. Steph in the building. Let me give you your flowers. Drew Worry in the building. Let me give you your flowers. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for swinging through. Ruwari says, so we need a striker desperately and bought an injured one. Okay. That's exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, Ruwari. Somebody done put a juju spell on us and we didn't even know. But you know what? Juju spells wear off. Even Pep Guardiola's spell, the Yaya Toure spell that he put on him, that one, it wore off. So one day we'll both have Martial and Haaland in the same lineup. We will be there. The day Ten Hag decides to play a second striker formation or 4-4-2 or whatever, something with two strikers, whether it's Martial right behind Haaland, I feel like that could be a killer combination, I know we have Cooks right there for that mid-central position, but if at all we played like the way Lautaro Martinez and Lukaku before, I'm talking about like good Lukaku, Serie A top goal scorer Lukaku, that one. You remember that one? Yeah, if we play like that kind of formation and have a Haaland and Martial in the same lineup, we could cook, Possibilities are endless. The possibilities are endless. Come on. Arsenal with the ball. Is that Kai Havertz? Oh, Arsenal. That was close. Oh, my goodness. Looks like there was some injustice. Oh, Uh-oh. 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 Something is going to be happening to Man City. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no, that's a clear... Wait. Infringement in the box. Not really a handball, though. Harsh. That's harsh. Man United have a free kick on the edge of the box. Poe is asking the pertinent question: if if Greenwood isn't leaving yet, how come he doesn't get minutes? How come, bro? I think that one is still oof. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. We're just waiting. We're just waiting on that statement, Poe. As soon as they release the statement, then we can have our moral debates and talk about what, they're going to put us in a weird position. Whatever decision I think they take, this is going to be wild. The fact that it's taken them so long, they should have just decided at the beginning of the transfer window. It's like, bruh, what are you investigating that the police couldn't investigate? Penalty for Brighton, says Stephanie. By the way, let's see how that one is going as well. There's a couple of games obviously going on at the same time. We got Newcastle playing Villarreal. We also have Leicester City versus Coventry. Nobody watching that. Championship football. Leeds versus Cardiff. Dortmund versus Ajax. A lot of good games going on at the same time. My goodness. Was this like the only time slot? Even Al Nassr took the time slot to play the Arab Club Championship Cup quarterfinal. By the way, that's also really, really heating up. If Al Nassr make it all the way to the final, we might just see Cristiano Ronaldo versus Benzema in the final. Talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, he just scored a brace for Al Nassr versus Raja Casablanca. We're gonna know all these teams by the end of next season. We're going to know a little bit more about the Saudi Pro League top four, I can imagine. We'll be having some conversations. We'll be sharing did you see that Benzema volley? Did you see that, there's a lot of talent that we cannot ignore that. Also, at the same time, Brighton is playing Rayo Vallecano. And that game is also heated up. Pedro scored the pen. Crazy games going on right now. Yeah, Brighton's equalized 1-1. John responded to posing, I'd guess PR, my 2 cents is Greenwood is staying. Glazers are selling clubs, so don't feel the need to get the backlash. Leave that for new owners. John, you know what's crazy about that? Yeah, it's wild. It's like what do they decide? Yeah, if you're an owner yourself, if John was the owner of Man United and you had this issue and you're about to leave, you're like, man, there's another headache I do not want to deal with. You leave it to the new owner. I think that's what, that would be the sensible thing to do if you're the current owner. But then obviously this Adidas deal that we just signed, this 10-year deal. Maguire with a mistake. No, Maguire. No, they score. Maguire. No, Maguire. Heady Maguire. He backfires. Good thing Onana is not playing. You would have gotten a hiding. Sorry, I shouted. I hit the mic. It's the moment I look. Wan-Bissaka dribbles, gives the ball to Maguire. He's in a safe position, and then he tries to do a nutmeg with an outside the foot type of pass. And obviously, I believe it's Iñaki Williams who pounced on that. Oh, and scored. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Man United are down. Athletico Bilbao won. Harry Maguire mistake. He knows it. It's time to pack the bags, Harry. Nah, man. We thought it was the armband that was putting a lot of pressure on you. Right now, it's just poor decision-making epitomized right here. We have a week to decide. Please, Ten Hag. Send the fridge to the bridge, to anywhere. Dismantle the fridge. He's not necessarily pressed by any, like the two Bilbao players that are in front of him, but they're not coming towards him. And he decides, you're a center back. You're not even nowhere near your defensive line. You decide to go for a risque pass. Brian getting Kudus is a great business by them. Bet they'll send him for double in few years. Bro, if Brighton get Kudus, I'd be like, kudos to Brighton. You get what I did there? Kudos for Kudus. No, for real. No, that'll be really great business. And it's just saying, John, they're going to sell him. He's going to be the next Declan Rice type of price, 105 or 110. That's the price for Kudus next season. I don't know why we're not getting rid of the Maguires, getting rid of the Donnies, and just let them go for free if you have to, man. Good thing I'm not running the business. Man United would probably be bankrupt. Jadon Sancho just cooked, but then Fernandez's cross gets blocked. That was a really nice skill by Jadon Sancho on the edge of the box. Come on, United. Come on, guys. We got this. Lift your head up. Lift your head up. Am I shameless for wanting Bruno? Yes, Ruwari, you are shameless for wanting him before the club wants him. But no, you're entitled to your own opinion, brother. It's a very sensitive topic that, we don't shy away from talking about it here. But at the end of the day, it's like, everybody has a right to feel how they want to feel about it. We just have to respect other people's opinion. If somebody says, Ruwari, that is horrible, you should understand why they're saying that, because this is not like, it's not like one of those opinions where you say, oh, Hawaiian pizza is gross. This is a real life topic, real human beings involved. Johnson, if Brighton keep Casado as well, that's, no, they'll be cooking. I was thinking about that though. I was like, why would you try and get rid of Caicedo when you can have both? Because they're not necessarily the same player. Kudus is more like you don't really play Kudus as a sitter. Kudus, he can actually play on the wing. You can even play him as a number 10. You can play him as an 8. You can play him on a right mid. For Ghana, he's played all these positions and shown he can be the one the team relies on. So creative, so dynamic, so much potential in Mohamed Kudus. It breaks my heart that we're not shaking, trees and just making that deal happen. Because I the last time I heard about Kudus, it was the statement was, Kudus is just waiting on Ten Hag. If Ten Hag says Kudus come here, Kudus is gonna run. Kudus is going to be like, what time? If Ten Hag says, come over, Kudus responds saying, what time? That's literally like it was a very positive sort of like description of like how the position of Kudus in this transfer window. But anyway, Brighton are not going to wait for Man United to finish doing their business. If they want to be a top 5 team, they have to keep both. If they want to be a top 10 team, makes sense if you want to let go of one, but they are not the same. They don't have the exact same skill set. Listry is actually trying things here. Looking so positive. We need a goal, United. Come on, says Stephanie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the goal. Come on. Maguire is so doo-doo. Maguire is... Guys, there's a word in Botswana called matakala. Coach knows it. That is the description of Maguire. He is garbage. That's what that word means in Botswana. Sums him up completely, says John. This has to be the final nail in the coffin for Maguire. How much longer is eriktenhag? How much longer? Free us from this Maguire agony, please. How many more mistakes does he need to make till we ship him? Well, the transfer window is still open, I think, even after the second match day in the Premier League. So probably, I think, 4 more weeks or something, and then we'll, I think we just need a serious buyer. Because West Ham came through with some. West Ham is out here rich. They're balling. They got the gold chain. They got the ring, the Rolex watch. They got the pinky ring. And then they come and be like, can we get Maguire for $550? Man, break the bank. Dig deeper in the pocket. I believe that bid was something around the 20 million or something like that. It was just a ridiculous taking the piss type of offer. And knowing that they're going to have this clip, the agent is going to be like, yo, let me show you. I wonder if they do that in the negotiations. They're like, yo, here's the compilation video. Look at the player that we're talking about. Look at his most recent performance. You think you want to add a few more millions to this guy? Slab head Maguire. Man, if he leaves United, he won't have all the trolls after him. He'll just be free. He'll be zen, Right now, there he is again with a risky pass, but that was good. That was good. Donny van de Beek protected the ball. Second half comeback. Let's go. I'm with you. I'm with you, Stephanie. I'm positive. I know we will get this goal. I believe we're going to win 2-1. Pick the fridge up and return it as faulty goods. Oh Lord, that's faulty goods. I like it. Yeah, Maguire being faulty goods, man. He is straight up faulty goods. Oof. I really don't like how they're treating my man Onana on the internet, though. Like, you guys, they're acting like. Look at. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what my friend sent me the other. Look at that. He's drinking Tusker, That's Andre Onana right there. Anyway, let's leave Onana alone. It's Tom Heaton in goal. But guys, the trolls are strong. They're going to call him the fisherman. That means they never stop. They never stop, oh. David Moyes moving like Cat Williams in the market. he's full of jokes, you know. David Moyes. He's Cat Williams and Kevin Hart together. I gotta be honest, Man City has been looking toothless, you know. The Man United game is more interesting. I bet Twitter is going to be busy with Maguire later. We can guarantee that. But I hear like right now that the fans are booing Maguire after that mistake. You know, we shouldn't boo the guy though. We shouldn't like we want him you know, to go. But I don't think booing him every time when Man United fans are booing you every time he touched the ball. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Not good. He's one of the most trolled players ever. So I feel for the guy as a person, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, history is being made today. As I told you that Cristiano Ronaldo has scored a brace for Al Nassr. What's even more crazy is, brace yourself for this news, Sadio Mane is doing the sue with him. Oh, Lord. I thought I had seen it all. Sadio Mane, Cristiano Ronaldo's new teammate, is doing the sue. Oh, man. No, as my mama would say, Jesus is coming very soon. This is crazy. Oh, whoa. They nearly chipped Ramsdale. Who was that? Was that Rodri? From the center line. He must have been watching the Onana game. He must have been watching yesterday. Wow. Who would have thought we would live to see the day Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane do a suey celebration together? Christian Eriksen about to take the corner. Will it be an accurate delivery? Yes, it is. And it's a very weak header. I believe it might have been Lindelof who won that. It was a lobbed header, but it was rather weak. But nice pinpoint accuracy from a corner kick from Christian Eriksen. We got to applaud that. Man United getting a corner kick delivery right. History is being made today. All that needs to happen is for us to score from a corner. Then I'll be like, no way. Okay. What is Kyle Walker gonna do? Kyle Walker loses the ball. Ooh, he's not looking fast. He's not looking sharp. Kyle Walker is not looking sharp at all. Crazy, that was the player who registered the fastest top speed, last season. Kyle Walker. As soon as he loses the pace, I think he has to move to center back. You become a useless fullback if you're a slow fullback, you know. Yeah, he has to move to right center back or become a type of midfielder or something. The linesman is a crackhead, says Kush. What did he do? Sorry, I have my eyes on both games. What did the crackhead do? And referee calls for halftime. How did the Arsenal game start before the Man United game? And now the Man United guys are going to the tunnel. What? That don't make no sense. Referee did not add any added time. It ends 0 Manchester United 1 Athletico Bilbao. That's the first half, and it was Inaki Williams with the goal for Athletico Bilbao. Right now was still 1 minute away from halftime in the Community Shield, the FA Community Shield, and it's still 0-0. Arsenal looking like slightly the better team. They're a lot fitter than Mancity, but there hasn't been really any attacks of note other than Rodri trying to chip Ramsdale and pull off whatever his name is, the Lens player who chipped Onana yesterday, Florian Satoku or whatever his name is. I can't remember his name. Forsen looks decent, by the way, says Poe. Yeah. It's funny, that kid, he's getting a lot of minutes, though. Shout out to him. And I see why Ten Hag is probably trying to look for a loan option. He's like trying to showcase the kid. It's like, yo, this is the talent we have. So I believe we'll have a second half come back like Stephanie. Kush says the linesman, he gave a goal kick instead of a corner. You know it's tough when Man United fans are like, we're negotiating, we're like, come on now, that was a corner, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, but I feel you. If it's a corner kick, it's supposed to be a corner kick. I think you're talking about the Donny van de Beek moment, right? When Christian Eriksen crossed it, and then Donny was supposed to hit it, but it was like a Atletico defender who kicked it out, and then the linesman was like, whatever. It doesn't matter. Harry needs to go tonight. We should leave Harry Maguire in Dublin. But we shouldn't boo him, though. I don't agree with booing him when he's your current player. He knows how we feel about him. There's no secret about that at all. You know, he knows exactly how a lot of the fan base feels about him. But at the same time, guys, come on. Like the audio, I could hear the boo anytime he gets the ball. It's annoying. I think Ten Hag needs to dig a little deeper and see, because right now, it does not feel like Man United is going to put together a proper fight. We need to compete, man. We need to compete. Atletico Bilbao, I know it's just a preseason game, but we want to win. We want to end the preseason on a high. It's important for the momentum too. I was going to look at the substitute list real quick. Let's see who we have in the substitute list at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin. So we have Oh, it's not looking good, fam. Nobody of note. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. They didn't take anybody on the plane yesterday? Jeez. We got Tom Wooster. Explain to me who Tom Wooster is. We got Joe Hugill. We know Joe. He scores. I guess he's our only hope. We got Joe Hugill. We got Hannibal. We got Kova, who's apparently an outgoing. We got Mark Jurado. We've seen him before. And we've got the experienced veteran, Johnny Evans. And then Emeran and Collier. Jeez. Yeah, no, it's not looking really, really, really bright when we look at our subs list. I think Ten Hag is going to have to find a solution with the players that he has. Good Lord, says Paul. Oh my God. What a substitute list we have. What a bench. I can tell you that Leicester City has a better bench than our bench right now. But anyway, it is what it is, ain't it?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Paul says, I think slap 30 mil on Maguire and take offers near 25. That should fund Amra. But I believe we said no to a 30 mil offer. Yeah, if I'm right, if I'm not mistaken, it's like it was around 30 mil. That's the first bid that West Ham tabled for Man United. So anyway, somebody please come and get this guy off us, because he's losing value by the day. At this time, we should not play Maguire. We should just say, bro, you're going to keep depreciating if you wear a red shirt. Oh, Jadon Sancho, you should have scored that. That's the first chance of the game. Jadon Sancho was one-on-one, slightly acute angle, and he goes with his left. Really nice pass by Facundo. Sancho! Oh my God! You should score that goal, though. Could just sell him West Ham for 10 mil and some training cones. With a bye-bye clause, right? Not buyback, no buy. Like, so Ruari says Maguire price was reduced by 3 million. Ruari, I'm not exaggerating, right? Maguire keeps on depreciating by value every time he wears a red shirt. Stop playing the guy. Keep him in the fridge. He's a fridge himself. Keep him on the bench. Sell him by all means. What a liability. Maguire on the brink of financial collapse. He's gonna be on negative value at this time. If he keeps going like this, you know. They'll be like, fam, you guys gotta pay us for you know what I mean? We're gonna have to take him to a pawn shop. Oh man. Oh, John says the offer, the first bid was 20. So okay, so Poe, yeah, you said we should start with a 30 mil valuation. West Ham came through with a 20. Thank you, Poe, for that info. Yeah, I was like, whatever it is like, what is Maguire's true value? Actually, we might as well just say it. I'm curious what you personally, as Ruari, as Poe, you know, as John, how do you value Harry Maguire right now? What's your valuation? He said pawn shop. Ruari is like, how about 20 mil and 3 drums of the West Ham?
That is a bloody joke.
Yo, there's no way would say no to 30. That'd be a bigger protest than the Glazers are. Okay, yeah. So it was 20. But still, this is like somebody who is a captain, you know, somebody who's like a professional for an England professional, you know. It's really terrible. It's really terrible. I really feel for him though. If I was at the stadium, I discourage booing Maguire, but at the end of the day, it comes with the territory. When you're earning that kind of money, people will cheer. The same people that can cheer for you also have, it's that prerogative to not cheer for you and choose whatever because it's a world of free expression, But still. What are you doing, Maguire, with the outside foot pass? That's going to cost us a goal. Like, what is he doing? Boot it out of there. You're not the thing about it is like, when you're not, I'm not a defender, I'm not a center back, but it's pretty clear, like, if you are not in your defensive line, if you're not one of the last men standing and you're a center back, you have to make a pass that's the most conservative. You have to make a pass that's, if you're going to go for a risky pass, you have to know that you're going to get it right. Or if you don't get it right, the ball goes out or something. But that was a very tame, lame kind of attempt of a pass. And the consequences of that are costly. And good thing we have Bilbao to show us, John says 25 with 5 mil add-ons is a fair price for me, for Maguire. Poe says 6 mil. Glazers want 6 bill for the club, 40 mil for Maguire. Make it make sense. Right? Okay, so I feel like the consensus in the room is 20 to 25 mil is an appropriate valuation for Harry Maguire. Ruwari says 20 and 5 add-ons if he scores an own goal or give away 5 chances in his first season. 5 mil add-ons if 10 times in 1 year. That's how he can make a 30 million. Easy. We have to structure this add-on package right, You're right. It's got to include own goals. Hold on, where's the whiteboard? It's gotta include a few. Hold on. This is the Harry Maguire add-on package. This is what we're doing in a halftime. We're structuring the Harry Maguire add-ons. Harry Maguire and on package. This is the package we're formulating here now. So what he say if he gives away 5 chances? If he gives away 5 chances, all right. What else? He has to have, there's an own goal clause, all right? If he scores X amount of own goals, let's say 3 own goals. If he injures a teammate, injures 1 or 2 teammates in the season, we want to get more millions. If he injures a teammate. What else? If he tweets. If he tweets about the team. That's the add-on package. Look at that. What did Chris say? 10 mil in bonuses if he scores the winning goal for the opposition. if he scores, it has to be the winning goal. Bro, this is wild. This is the things that Harry Maguire comes with. Lord. What are we gonna do with this guy? Please, Ten Hag. Please, 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 please. I hope Ten Hag was just bringing Johnny Evans in just to let Maguire know, bro, you're not needed in the most polite way ever. I feel like that's Ten Hag's mission. Once Maguire leaves, Ten Hag will probably let go of Johnny Evans. I actually wonder what's going to happen in the second half. Is he going to continue with him? Is he, because Ten Hag can hear the booing? I see Hannibal is warming up, so I think we're going to see Hannibal early, which is good. Where is Johnny? Well, I'm looking for my Johnny, says Poe. Johnny Evans is on the bench. He's on the bench. If Maguire causes another own goal, I think Johnny Evans is going to come on. It would not make sense to keep... It would be like, save Maguire from his demise, please. But surely Ten Hag can see it. Come on now. I think in that meeting that they had about the captaincy, Ten Hag definitely had a moment where he was like, Maguire, let's talk about this. The armband is hindering you. I want you to be free. So you're no more the captain. And then Maguire was like, what about vice captain? He's like, no, not even vice captain. I'd rather have McTominay. I'd rather have, Pelistri, where the armband. Than you, Maguire. That's rough. I wonder if he asked about vice captain or, because it was a little bit of a slap in the face to see Scott McTominay on the pitch carrying the armband and Maguire's in there and, on the pitch with him, What did he tell him? Did he tell him you're a leader, but you're not a captain? Or he told him, you're not a captain, you're not a leader, you're not a football. What did he tell him? Ten Hag he's got a sweet, sweet tongue, Pause. Sweet. He knows how to like all his targets have waited for Ten Hag. Even what's his name? Haaland was like, when PSG came calling, he was like, I choose Man United. I'm waiting for Erik. I do FaceTimes with eriktenhag. So I wonder how he handled that meeting, honestly. That's some real dynamics management right there by Erik ten Heisenberg. Hannibal is about to come on under Erik ten Hag's arm right now, receiving tactical instructions. Okay. Who is he replacing, though? Who is he replacing? Hannibal Mergebury. Damn, this Bilbao guy got a beard and a half. My goodness. You could hide a ball in there. All right, we've kicked off. The second half is resumed. Let's see if the comeback is really on like Stephanie believes. Oh, yeah, we're pressing high. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, Hannibal came in for Donny. I'm looking for my Donny. Where is Donny? Question. And also, Nico Williams has been substituted off. And he's replaced by Villa Libre. Christian Eriksen just aged really quickly. Like, is it just me? It's like playing for Man United is like a presidency or something. Christian Eriksen looks Maybe it's the haircut and the beard. But he never looked that old to me before he came. Like, he just like all of a sudden is like, bro, what happened? I know. I'm looking. Unless he's injured, John. Unless exactly Donny only getting 45 minutes is actually a little bit, it's like, bruh. Why? When Donny's dad gives him 45 minutes. You remember, like, early on in the channel, we used to describe Donny minutes, you know? I haven't said that to my friend. I was like, yo, I'll be back in a few Donny minutes. Oh, Man United. Nice try. Nice try. I think that was a really nice attempt from Gore. Yeah, John, that is a really sad confirmation. Yeah, it's safe to assume that Donny is really, really on the outgoing. If for me, he's a player that I would have really, really wanted. From the ones that need to go, he's the one that I would have been like, if he stays, not so bad. Oh, Maguire again. Oh, Maguire. With the double tackle, he got it though. We didn't lose the ball. Oh, Harry Maguire. Can we see that we have a cook on the right? We have a cook on the left called Garnacho we saw yesterday. And today is a clear testament that on the right, there's a prick at Man United called Facundo. And Ruari supports this by saying, Pelistri starts over Antony for me any day. Yeah, no. Pelistri is he's being, mistreated in my opinion. If Alejandro Garnacho, I think yesterday we calculated that he got 5 Premier League starts and I think maybe about 18 Premier League appearances or something like of that nature, somewhere there, 18 to 20. But Pelistri now, this coming season, deserves to start at least 5 games. If Garnacho gets more starts than 5, Pelistri needs to get 5. Like if I was Pelistri's agent, I'd be annoying to Erik. Because this kid is definitely not getting the minutes he deserves. Every time he comes on, you can see he's dynamic. You could even make an argument that Pelistri has a slightly higher ceiling than Garnacho. Fine, we've seen very limited, pitch time with them. But let the kids showcase. Show the world what they can do. So we can have a really fair judgment on them because anytime Garnacho came on, he took the game by the scruff of the neck and showed that I'm somebody to be relied on. And you know what? Fair play to him. But Facundo Pelistri is not like he did bad. It's just Garnacho's, impact as from the bench was more felt. So we need to see more Pelistri this coming season. Come on, Ten Hag. Nice switch of the field by Christian Eriksen. Jadon Sancho on the edge of the box. He finds Facundo with the header. Facundo, the header is wide. But also Sancho, that was a really bad ball. That is so high in the air. What are you expecting? The only option that Pelistri can do is either connect with it using do a volley that's wicked, or if he connects with it, he has to just send it back across the goal as he's not even going for goal with that. That was a poor chance created by Jadon Sancho, honestly. Ruari said, I swear Maguire is sometimes playing against us. I swear Maguire is playing against us. No. There's a lot of pressure on Harry, guys. There's a lot of pressure. Chris, shout out to Chris. Happy Sunday, Chris. I hope that you're doing good. Chris says, damn, Donny's own father doesn't rate him no more. It's a sad day when your dad loses confidence in you. It's it's peak, fam. Chris, we were just lamenting about this with John and saying, really, really sad times. Because he's actually, if we play like the type of football that suits him, there's a player in there. I hope if we get rid of him, there's like a buyback clause or something like that, Maguire is the one with the goodbye clause. Are we overstacked in the winger department? Surely one or two of these guys aren't going to make it. I know we got Diallo over there on the hospital bed. He's trying to cool off and come back. Nobody's probably going to get him because he's a long-term injury or medium to long-term injury. So it's like when he comes back, he's going to want to play. Pellistri's going to want to play. Somebody, as we said, the person that deserves to be challenging Antony, honestly, is Pellistri. Sancho, it looks like maybe this project of him being in the middle will continue. I don't know. Ten Hag is really, really determined to keep trying to play Sancho through the middle. But at the end of the day, we're a little bit overpopulated on the wingers. Also, there's the other guy too. The other Mason. Not Mount. He is also like he wants to join the line as well, So, especially if he stays, then I think two wingers got to go. For real. Donny down out here if Ten Hag takes him out on halftime for a youngster. Yeah, man, it's done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for Donny. That might be the last time we see him in a Man United shirt, which breaks my heart. Because he's one of the nicest people ever. If you've listened to that interview of how he was so supportive, even when he wasn't getting minutes, still helping the team out, helping sometimes with the setting up for training. What a gem. What a team player. People like that, you only want to wish nice things for them. And, sad sometimes, like, you have, bad things happen to good people. Good things sometimes happen to not so good people. That's how life is sometimes. Yes, big up, Chris. It's always nice to see you, Chris. Sancho down the middle can't be any worse than Rashford as a 9. I know, but why? If Rashford as a 9 doesn't work, whose fault is it? Is it Rashford or is it Ten Hag? I gotta sneeze real quick. And Johnny appears. Just like that. Johnny Evans. I'm actually trying to find who's the person wearing our armband too. I'm looking around and it's not Eriksen. Who is the one wearing the armband? Who did they give it to? My goodness, I have to know. Oh, come on, come on. We're cooking. We're cooking. We need this goal. Come on, United. Wait, is that oh, is that on Tom Heaton? Tom Heaton's got the armband, I think. Tommy! No. Really? This is wild. Press them. Come on, Sancho. We need to see more energy from you, especially you, Sancho. If anybody knows who's wearing is it Tom Heaton? Heaton is the captain. Yeah. Wow. Over Eriksen, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, and Maguire. Yeah. Interesting. Yo. Big up to Manchester United. Shout out to you. Welcome. I love it. I love your picture. Thank you for your comments. Thoughts on Garnacho? Alejandro Garnacho. For me, he should be our number 7. That's what I think. Manchester United won. He should be the kid wearing the number 7. I mean, people say he's still young. He's got time to prove it, but he's our brightest prospect right now, brightest player ever, sharpest player right now. So he's one for the future. I'm so happy that we have a long-term contract with him. And as I was saying yesterday, I'm torn between who has the higher ceiling, between Garnacho and Pellistri. And there is Ahmad as well, who's also got a very high ceiling. And these are players for the future. So my assessment on Garnacho is one for the future. This should be his season where he actually now gets I'm not expecting a lot of goals from him. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on him. Maybe even 8 goals or something like that if he gets more than 5 starts. Because he was just he has acquired a lot of. He's come in as a substitute, I believe, 17 times. So he needs to actually now learn how to start a game, learn how to time his bursts of speed, because he's got speed, but you can't always operate on gear 5 every time, So I love his directness. I love how dynamic he is. He's got skill. He's got he's got the hunger, So big up to Alejandro Garnacho. And also Alejandro Garnacho's baby mama. She secured the bag. I mean, they've got a beautiful nuclear family, so they're good. But it was after Garnacho signed that long-term contract. They got. I think they got married or they got the baby. I can't remember which came first. But big up to them. Congratulations to them. Over here, Arsenal is still struggling with Man City. I believe this one is going to go to penalties. It's a dead game. Martinelli about to take a long free kick. And it's overhit. Story of the day. Lift your chin up, Harry. He's looking down. He should be looking at the ball. Look at the game. Be involved. Right. All right. No. Loose pass. Man United look like they're void of ideas. They actually don't know how to build up when it's Maguire in there. Yes, Pelistri. Fight. Referee. Free kick. Nothing. Oh, good. There's a free kick and a card. Please, please. Yes. Yes, referee. Facundo had cooked. That's an old man. You can tell. Look at the guy. He's got a bald head, and he's playing against like somebody who could be his. He pulled a Bonucci. Is it Bonucci or was it Chiellini who pulled Vinicius Junior? And like, you know, when you're really beat, when somebody beats you and you're like, if the ball is gone past me, you're not going. Oh, you should be happy now. Johnny Evans is stretching. He is tying. He's getting he's getting ready to come on. Inigo Lekue. That's the man who Facundo Pelistri cooked. So far, I agree with you, Kush. Pelistri, man of the match. This has been a hard watch. I can't do 38 games of this. No, it's not our team. Come on. It's not the full team, bro. It's not going to be 38 games of this. You know, no. We'll be good. But I agree with you. Pelistri has been our brightest spark. Really, for real. Nobody has been shining like him today. And yesterday it was Garnacho. So big up to our wingers. They deserve the flowers. Come on. Come on, United. We need a goal. Arsenal is over here attacking Man City like they want to score for real. Oh, wow. Declan Rice sent that ball all the way to West Ham. I was jealous of Declan Rice, but I'm really not jealous after after that miss. He sent that ball all the way up, you know. It's still traveling right now. Erling Haaland comes off the pitch. Cole Palmer comes in. Haaland has not looked sharp at all. And of course, this is Man City. This is where you can afford to call in a Kevin De Bruyne after 63 minutes have been played. He's like, all right, I have De Bruyne on the bench. Look at that. Yo, by the way, guys, I have a superstition that Kevin De Bruyne is going to get that hamstring injury reoccurring. You know the hamstring that he had in the Champions League final? It's going to come back again in the first half of the season. I feel it. Man City is going to crumble down. A lot of things, bad things have to happen for Man City to crumble down, and I think that one will be one of them. Come on, Hannibal. Hannibal. Oh, Hannibal with a beautiful high press. It's a red card. It's a red card. It's a red card. Yes. Man United now have one man extra at least. Wait, is it Lekue? Is it the same guy? No, it's not. Lekue is complaining. This is a different... Wow. He got a red card because he was the last... Yeah, Hannibal was the last guy on the line. Johnny is coming on. Hopefully for Maguire. I hope so. Wow! You can't hold another player like this and expect to... What are these Bilbao guys thinking they're playing? We're playing football, you know. Pulling our shirts, pulling. This is handling. This is shame on you.
Jesus!
How can you?
Jesus is Lord!
How can you hold another player like that? Paredes, that's his name. Aitor Paredes has been given a red card for shamelessly pulling Hannibal when Hannibal won the ball high up the field. Man United should cook now. Ruari says, I support selling Donny and keeping Hannibal. After that, right? No, but in general, Hannibal is like a cannibal. He's an animal. He's got the work rate. That's one thing for sure. For me at Ruari, I feel like Hannibal is ready to go to like Luton Town or like Nottingham Forest. You know, go start 80%, 70% of that games. And then come back to us after building your physicality even more, because we know the energy and the work rate is there, but I don't know if he's actually, you know, strong enough yet and learned how, because strength is also about how you use your strength, you know. We saw Alanga lifting weights and he was always being knocked over every time he had the ball for Man United. So we need there's a learning curve for all the players, I think, for how you use your strength in the game, and it is in his next that's the next step for him. Hannibal Mejbri. All right, we're approaching the 70th minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. Athletico Bilbao are 1 goal up, and Man United has one man extra. After Paredes got sent off. This should be Man United cooking now. We should learn how to take advantage of the extra man. Come on, guys. Wan-Bissaka feeling confident. I like it. Oof, Maguire nearly lost the ball there with that pass. Lestri's cooking. Oh. Come on, United. John says, I'm not a fan of the red there as it's a friendly. Oh, not a fan of the... Oh, real game, but it seems excessive. I get what you say. Not a fan of the red there, as it's a friendly game. Got it. I just read that properly now. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, he's the last man on the line. So, you know, you commit a foul and you know, you're basically obstructing a clear goal scoring opportunity. By the letter of the law, it is a red card. But yeah, I get what you mean. John Johnson. I actually thought it was on is it Paredes, the guy who just got the yellow card before? That's who I initially thought it was, who committed the infringement. But anyway, we'll take it as long as we can score from this situation. We need to learn how to play a team that has an extra, that has a goal, that's protecting a goal, and also we have to learn how to maximize our extra man. You know. Short passes. I hope nobody's going to lob a ball over, because that's not the way. Short passes, guys. Short triangle passes. Good. No, as soon as I say that, Lindelof lobs the ball over. Keep the ball on the ground. We have more numbers than them. You got to make them chase you. That's how you draw them out of position. There we go. Put it on the ground, Eriksen. Yes, yes. You can trust Eriksen to do the right thing. Nice try. Nice try. Nice cross for Hannibal. Nice attempt. It went off target, though. Chris says, yo, Sancho is concerned. Sancho is a cause for concern. I agree with you, Chris. But at the end of the day, it feels like Ten Hag is trying to find a place for him. He doesn't have plans for him. Because at the end of the day, it's not Ten Hag signing. Let's remember that. He found Sancho. That's an Oli signing. So one thing that I can say that is slightly different about Sancho, though, in this preseason, there's been I'd say about 5 to 10% more in the work rate. He doesn't really still look like a warrior fighter type of, player, but you can say that there is a little bit of an improvement in his application. Because let's not forget the goal that he scored in preseason. There's one goal, I think. And, he needs some time. He's learning a new position. So I get your concern, Chris, but we have to know just the same way Luke Shaw was like learning center back. Sancho is learning this false nine position under Ten Hag. And, let's trust the manager. Let's trust the evolution and the learning process. Let's support the kid, get behind him. And no, he knows. It's the last season. It's the make or break season for Jadon Sancho for me. Like Antony has had his season to settle in. He should now be like finding his feet this season. Sancho, you have to have found your feet now. We can't do any more 3 months break while everybody else is working, I know he's been through a lot of stuff personally, I watched I spoke with if you watch the match day vlog, Arsenal versus Man United, my match day vlog, we even talked a little bit about that. There's somebody who was mentioning, saying, Sancho, I know a couple of Sancho's mates, in the UK, and they could tell you that the young man has been through a lot, and it's not all covered in the media. And, respect, things happen. Rumor is that he lost one of his best mates, and that also can take a mental toll on you. So, he deserves the time that he needs. But at the same time, we're a club. We need to win. You've had preseason, you have off season, you have had, time to address some of these go for therapy if you need, So anyway, make or break season for Jadon Sancho. That's all I want to say. Shout out to Adele tuning in from Facebook. Adele is reminding us that Bilbao, I still have a goal. And Man United, I have an egg. We have the 0. The score is 1 egg right now. Yo, Poe says bots needs to add the Rock's entrance theme to the soundboard. Just if you smell what the Rock is cooking. I will. Thank you for that suggestion. I really used to love. That's something that also means a lot to me. It's like used to love wrestling so much, So the people's champ. I used to want to do the people's elbow in a real fight, But no opponent will be lying down waiting for me to fall on them with that elbow. So let me see what Ruwari said. Ruwari is like, yo, just imagine Hannibal, Amrabat, Casemiro, and Martinez in the lineup. That's a death squad. Ain't nobody fouling our players. Yeah, no, we have some that's soldiers right there. Urin Timber has been being substituted by Kieran Tierney. This community shield is getting worse and worse. When Haaland gets, substituted for Cole Palmer, you don't even want to watch it more. Come on, United! Oh, that was so close. Joe Hugo came really close to scoring there. Thank you for that suggestion, Poe. I'm gonna make sure I get that soundbite. Happy Sunday to you if you're just joining us like Adele is doing. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Be a part of the family on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. If you subscribe to the YouTube, you'll see all the ways you can connect with me on the About section or whatever. There's a link somewhere to all the other platforms. TikTok, all of them. Mancity, yeah, what a goal by the guy I was just dissing. Palmer heard me. He's like, Haaland, sit on the bench. This is how goals are scored. And Cole Palmer, what a beauty. What a beauty. A long-range finish from Palmer. The boy deserves it. We have to clap hands for Palmer. That was really good. But damn, Man City is stacked, huh? And this is the team that I was predicting is going to have the biggest regression. Wow, I might need to revise that prediction. Wow. Kevin De Bruyne was involved, obviously, but Palmer did everything. What a sweet left foot from number 80. This guy has basketball numbers. 8-0. I thought Garnacho's number was high, but 8-0? Damn, left Ramsdale for dead. Come on, Christian Eriksen is about to take a corner. He takes it short, passes it to Hannibal. Hannibal crosses it straight to the goalkeeper, to the Bilbao goalkeeper. We're not winning this game, even with one man extra. It's looking peak, fam. Come on, United. We have to end this preseason on a high. At least let's get a goal and equalize and end it 1-1. These guys are going to annoy me. On a Sunday. We're supposed to be having a good Sunday. Just relaxing. Watching Arsenal lose. And then Man United is like, no, Arsenal, hold my beer. This is wild. Dan Gore has also been substituted off, and he's been replaced by Noah Amaran. It's all the kids now. It's all on the kids. It's Harry Maguire with the kids. I don't know if I'm the only one that gets pissed off every time we lob a ball, but I get it. That one was Christian Eriksen picking the ball up from our box, and he's like, all right, let me try and find Hannibal. He's dashing on the right wing, but whenever it doesn't work out, it's like we're gifting the ball away, you know? Poe says Arsenal's records against City's last 15 games is shocking. Yo. Who? Asna. Let's look at that head-to-head record real quick. All right. Head-to-head. Man City, 21 wins. Arsenal, 9 wins and 6 draws in total. But yes, The last couple of games have all been okay. The last time Arsenal and City met, other than today, right? It looks like it was in the Premier League. April 26th, Man City won 4-1. February 15th, Man City won 3-1. January 27th, Man City won 1-0. January 1st, 2022, Man City won 2-1. August 28th, 2022, Man City won 5-0. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. February 21, Man City won 1-0. December 22, Man City won 4-1. It goes all the way. The last time Arsenal beat City was in July 18th, 2020. Guys were still lining up for the vaccine then. Lord. I get why they were scared and they fumbled and bottled the league when Man City was chasing them last season. But a lot of expectations are on them now. Arsenal, you have to perform. You know, last season you were unexpected, overperforming at the beginning of the season or middle of the season. And now all eyes are on you, especially after spending all that money on basmati rice. Oh, Alvarez. Somebody deal with him. Man City. Oh, Foden nearly scored. Referee, this Bilbao team is horrible. They're abusing Pelistri, man. How many players are going to get yellow? Like, this is wild. This is wild. I forgot about Spanish teams. I forgot how masters of the arts. I don't mean to generalize, but I have to generalize here. I don't mean to generalize, but there's a pattern. Come on, Hannibal. Pass. Short pass. Nobody's trying to be a hero right now. Why are we clipping the ball high up? Oh, Maguire connected with it, sent it across. Nobody was there to finish. Oh. Nobody was there to finish. That was a nice idea by Hannibal, though. And Maguire could have easily gotten an assist. Harry Maguire. I was like, Lord, have mercy. Ruariso says, so wait, so Rice is not playing? No, he was. He sent a ball like he hit a ball so high earlier on. It's still trying to land right now. Basmati rice. Or Jasmine rice. Declan rice. White rice. English, whatever you call him. Declan Rice is not looking like he's going to be a really impact signing as we might have thought. Still preseason, though. Still preseason. We shall see when it all begins. This coming weekend, Arsenal face Nottingham Forest. We will be there. They should beat Nottingham Forest, though. And Burnley as well versus Man City. Obviously, that's going to be another... I think that's the opener on Friday. That's the Premier League opener, match day one opener. And that's going to be big. Ooh, Kevin De Bruyne with a beautiful delivery. And my goodness, that was a diving header that was going to the near post from Rodri, I believe. Wow, 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 wow. That was going to be a really good goal. You see how Man City gets a corner? A corner results in an almost scoring chance. Ramsdale has to pull off a madness of a save on his near post. I don't, Man United, when we get corners, we might as well say we prefer the goal kick. You guys have it. So that we are not organized defensively. That's always what I worry about. Yeah, no, Poe is right. Rice played about 80 minutes. Okay. Can Man United get at least one goal? We played 15 minutes with one man extra and we couldn't find a solution. These guys, Ten Hag better leave him in Dublin. Everybody getting our own flight home. If I was Erik, Wan-Bissaka had a crossing opportunity there. Oh. Hey, this game is so depressing. This guy called Villa Libre. Like Nacho Libre. Oh. You were not fouled. How were you fouled? By the way, if you're just tuning in, this is the stress along. Man United is losing 1-0 to a Bilbao that has one person missing, and Kai Havertz has been substituted for Fabio Vieira on the other side. We are watching Arsenal versus Man City, as well as Man United versus Athletico Bilbao. Hey. I guess it cheers you up a little bit. It's like, all right, Arsenal lost, even though Man United didn't win, but Arsenal lost. That's how my Sunday was. Ooh, Maguire dribbled someone. Lord have mercy. Rory says Maguire woke up feeling violent. If today is the last day we see Donny, I hope it's also the last day we see certain Harry. Our attacks are so bad. Amaran tried to find Eriksen there, and that was horrible. Arsenal bottling a big game. How shocking, said absolutely fucking no one. Yeah, I know. It's, they bottled, the cereal bottlers will keep bottling, right? Almost 92 minutes played here. Man United fighting for one goal, and no, the pass is too much for Pelistri. I think the referee might call the game right there. Will he? Did he? Oh, he hasn't blown the whistle yet. Come on, Pellistri! Yeah! Facundo! Last minute golazo! Yes! Yes! Oh! Lord, the Sunday just got better. Us now have bigger fish to fry. It's good. Us now gotta go find. They have to go fishing. Look at this goal. Finally. Oh my goodness. This was a long time. You know, if we couldn't beat a 10-man team, like, I mean, okay, we're not winning, but like, you know, if we couldn't score against the team that had a red card for 15 minutes, that would be embarrassing, you know. Nice protecting the ball by Facundo. Nice take. He did it. Yes. Didn't panic. Oh. Thank you. All right, West Ham. 45 million now. Things just changed in an instant, huh? 45 million. Speak. I mean, pay and don't speak. You know what I'm saying? John is like, I'm looking forward to seeing clips of Ty from Asna TV blaming the weather again. You know how it is. You know how it is with us now. With this, they always say, ooh, we have an injury there. Is it Kyle Walker? They're calling for the stretcher. It looks like a serious, it's a head injury. Partey and Walker had a collision right there. Hopefully it's not too serious, but hopefully it's like, you know, it'll slow them down. I'm shameless. It looks like they're okay. It looks like they'll be fine. Oh, Lord, Man United versus Athletico Bilbao concludes at 1 goal apiece. And Kush with the conclusion, Pellistri better than Antony dos Santos. Pellistri over Antony dos Santos any day. I agree with you, man. If anything, with that goal right there, Pellistri just announced himself. He said, Antony, watch out. Wait, why is Kyle Walker celebrating again? Oh, it's just the replays of the celebration of the goal. Everybody is celebrating. Pep Guardiola looking slick with his white sneakers and a shirt on, and he's like, all right. We are picking up this community shield. And with Arsenal, as John says, they always blame the weather. They always come up with an excuse. I wonder what it's going to be this time. But as we said before the game, they always say with the community shield, it's like, oh, it's a preseason game if you don't win it. But if you win it, you're like, yes, we won the preseason game. We won the community shield. You brag a little bit about it. Well, 94 minutes in, Pep Guardiola is trying to negotiate with the officials. I don't know what he's talking about. I think they're still addressing the Kyle Walker injury, and he's got a headband. He had said he's going to be good. He looks like he can still count. As well as Thomas Partey also gets a head. Somebody going to have a little bulge tonight on the head. Pause. John says, Maguire with the scintillating assist. He's hey, our fridge, man. Our fridge is a special kind of fridge. I don't know who's gonna buy him now. Should have been best to just keep him on the bench. Well, you see, like Fred. We've never played Fred this whole preseason. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't recall seeing Fred at all. And that's because he's on the chopping board. He's on the outgoing list. Maguire. It's time, bro. Paul says the fridge rose from the depths of hell to secure his financial package with West Ham. Yo. Ay, ay, ay. It's unfortunate though that he was getting booed. Like getting booed live is not fun, guys. Ooh, Pelestri has a big future ahead of us. Maguire with that Maguire assist, though. We have to talk about it. Harry Maguire with the assist. Ramsdale about to distribute it. We have 8 minutes added on right here. By the way, there's been also an injury that took some time, so I think we're gonna play probably till 10 minutes. It's gonna be like we're in Qatar all over again. Yeah, no, I mean, come on, Maguire. You leave after getting an assist. Leave on a high. The fridge be like, hold my beer. Fred is all over these MU Kid commercials. Fred the Red. That's true. That's true. Fred the Red. He's on the commercials so much. You're like, I think he's going to stay. If it was between Scott and Fred, it's obviously like, I feel like in this channel, right, we'll get rid of McTominay first, right? And keep Fred. Even though McTominay is the most, he's more versatile than Fred. You can plug in McTominay at center back or whatever, if you have a center back crisis. If you need a striker for 1 or 2 games, you can put McTominay in there. But at the end of the day, I'd still want to get rid of McTominay and keep Fred. Because I think comparatively last season, Fred, I'd say he had a slightly much better performance. Ooh, Arsenal are really looking hard for this equalizer, but they're not going to get it. Man City is resolute in their defense. Somebody I actually haven't seen is Guardiola. Maybe I haven't seen him. I haven't been paying that much attention. To all the Man City substitutes. But anyway, they are really strong. They've got a strong defense. Don't let Arsenal score, guys. Don't let Arsenal score. What's going on? They're getting this momentum. Man City is just chasing. Okay, corner kick. Yes, Sibu Siso, Mavuso, big up to you, Sibu, from tuning in through Facebook. Sibu says, yep, keep Fred and fly McTominay out of here. Yes. I feel like that's the consensus in here. Fred the Red, said Paul. Right, no, we read that. Sibu says, Maguire is the most useless. Even after the assist, he got an assist, Sibu. Also, I like your Facebook profile picture. You chilling with the sunglasses with your homie. Big up to y'all.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. No way. I told you that's Arsenal momentum. They scored. Pep Guardiola, it's time to drink more water, buddy. It took a big deflection, and Akanji shaking his head like, what the hell happened? Yeah, it's been 10 minutes injury time, Paul, and then Arsenal just scored. I think it deflected off of Akanji, yep, off of his thigh. Oh, Lord. Just when we were getting ready to troll them. I was like, I was like, there's this saying, I was planning on ending the stream on this, with this saying, haters gonna hate, bottlers gonna bottle. But now Arsenal are here. They just equalized. My goodness. Mancity. Is this a precursor of what's to come in the season or what? It's almost like we're in extra time. 102 minutes have been played, ladies and gentlemen. That was so close. Close by Diaz. Looks like we're going to have a shootout to solve this. Man City better be not scared of Arsenal. Man City threw it all away in the final 2 minutes. Lord. This is gonna have to be settled by a shootout now. Well, Trossard is a good player. There's no extra time, Kush. There's no extra time. This is just the Community Shield, my friend. I'd be surprised if there were. I don't know. I'm pretty 99.9% sure there's no extra time. Paul says Trossard is a good player. Not gonna lie, bro. Trossard is actually, for me, so underrated. People forget that he's like the assist that he got. You remember last season there was a game where he got a hat trick of assists in one game. And I think he's one of the few players that ended with a double-digit assist in the Premier League. It might be Kevin De Bruyne, Trossard, and Olise or something like that. He's up there. He's number 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. So you can tell, like, this guy's quality. He actually was settling in last season, and he's going to be so, so, so important for them this season moving forward. Let's see what happens anyway, because the bottlers are always going to bottle. As well as the haters gonna hate, But that goal by Palmer was so, so beautiful. He struck it so nicely. Wow. The boy deserves some accolades. He deserves some flowers for that performance. Oh, Arsenal, out of nowhere, that goal came in. Damn. Trossard, he knew he has to put it in a dangerous shot in there. He didn't know anything about the deflection, obviously. And look at how Mikel Arteta is celebrating. Wow. Both coaches actually really, really, really celebrated this really hard. Like as if they're like winning something major. When it's just a shield, it's not even called the FA Community Trophy or whatever. It's like a shield. You know what you use a shield for, right? When they're throwing hate at you, you bring out the community shield. You know, crazy, 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 crazy. Anyway, I think they are now finishing up with selecting the penalty kick takers. We know Arsenal is not good at these things, so I still predict that Man City will win. Oh gosh, what is this guy saying? My friend just texted me saying Arsenal got cooked, so Arteta had to remove the rice. Lame joke. Oh Lord. All right. Let's see if Arsenal will fail the penalties again. They did have practice versus Man United. And I believe it might have been Vieira. Was it Vieira who sent that ball? They were playing in New Jersey and he kicked it from America to London. So let's see what is going to happen with this penalty shootout. Ruari says the shield is made of plastic just like both teams. Community shield. Nobody really ever talks about it unless it's prior to the game. I've never heard anybody talk about it. I even forgot who won last one. I had to think hard and be like, oh yeah, Liverpool pulled a madness. And we all remember how the season ended for Liverpool, how the season went for Man City. They went on to win a treble. You know, so it is nothing at all. Do not make fun of Erling Haaland. He had a stink of a performance today. Remember? It was Darwin Núñez who had a beautiful, beautiful performance. Haaland, I feel like he missed the sitter. And he was laughing like these guys have no idea what's coming their way. And the world was not ready. All right. Number 8, is that Odegaard? Odegaard steps forward to take the penalty. All right. Nicely done by Odegaard. Simple goal. Easy peasy. Versus Man City's reserve goalie. All right. Let's see how this one is going to go. Oh! We have trouble. Trouble at the Community Shield. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne, there is trouble at the Community Shield. He hit the crossbar, Kevin. Kevin just missed. Wow. Trossard about to take it. Let's see if Trossard will take advantage of Kevin De Bruyne's. Why? I know Joe. Shout out to Joe. Joe just tuned in. Kevin De Bruyne just pulled off the miss of the century. It's not like off target. You know, he just overhit it. Let's see what Trossard gonna do. Easily done by Trossard. Yeah, Arten. Shout out to Arten in the building. I didn't know you were here. Hey, watch Arsenal fans say the Community Shield is better than the Carabao. I know. They go. Bernardo scores, easy peasy. Hannibal is better than Kevin De Bruyne, says Rory. That's outrageous now. Calm down, Rory. No. That is a little too much. Saka is about to take it. You better not miss, Saka. Oh, Joe is ahead. Did Saka score then? Because them Twitter guys are going to come after him. Oh, good, Saka. I still want Arsenal to lose, but I want Saka to score. Bit of a paradox, I know, but it's just preseason, says R10. No, that's the thing. That's the rhetoric of the Arsenal fan. If they lose, it's just preseason. If they score, Community Shield is better than the Carabao Cup. They're going to call it the energy drink. Rodri score? Rodri, what's going on? Are we about to see the biggest regression this coming season? Wow, Rodri missed. Kevin De Bruyne missed. What in the juju is going on? This is a madness, Go on, assna, says Joe. No, man, we don't support Arsenal, man. They can still miss all the rest of the penalties. You'll see. Who are you with the outrageous statements? Hannibal is better than Kevin De Bruyne. McTominay is better than Rodri. Let's see. Come on. Miss. And Arsenal win the Community Shield comfortably. They don't even have to take the 5th penalty. I get it, Joe. Joe says, boom, I would rather have not Man City win everything. I get that reasoning, 100. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But sometimes you just don't want Arsenal to win, Like we drew, and then if Arsenal don't win, it feels like then we won. But you know what? At the end of the day, I get what you're saying. Man City claiming every single trophy that they compete in is just terrible, If anything, this is going to give them a wake-up call. Pep is going to be really, really, really pissed. He's going to put him to work, make him train harder, make him more focused, and they were comfortable in that game. It's just the very, very last phase of play where they gave the goal away through a deflection. You can't really fault them for that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it ends with Arsenal lifting the FA Community Shield through a penalty shootout. Man City could not convert 2 of them. Compliments of Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri. They gotta go check themselves. Pep is gonna be like, Kevin, Rodri,
Get right here, man.
We'll see how the season unfolds. This sets a very, very interesting tone into how we're going to go into the season, because Arsenal might have lifted the curse. You remember that last victory versus Man City is like January or whatever? No, June 2020. It was like a long time ago. So this might be a little bit of a confidence boost for them that they need mentally, Shout out to you guys for tuning in. Shout out for hitting the like button, by the way. Joe says, I hate Man City winning ever. Joe would rather want anybody else to win than Man City. I get it. I dislike Arsenal. I also dislike Man City. But my dislike for Arsenal is big. Arsenal can win the pointless trophy. That's how you're reasoning it. I get it, brother. I appreciate it. And I really, 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 Really enjoyed today's stream, even though Man United could not really win. We drew with a team. 15 minutes, being a man, having a one-man up, and we couldn't convert. Terrible. Ten Hag needs to make sure he leaves those guys in Dublin. Anyway, John, Niall, Stephanie, Compo Smurf, Poe, Kush, everybody that tuned in, commented, hit the like button. I appreciate you so much. R10, you are in here too. I do not forget you. Chris as well. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure. I was actually thinking we're going to go do back-to-back streams, but they were at the same time, but it is what it is. We try to focus on both games. I really appreciate y'all. One love. Spend the rest of your Saturday on a lovely tone and celebrating, because Man United's preseason tour did not end in a loss. And that's what we're going to celebrate. Hand pink waving. I don't know why that is like in word form and we don't see the emoji, John, but it is what it is, right?
It is what it is. It is what it is.